I let my stepdaughter think my useless painting was trash. Then she sold it for $7 million. My name is Vivian Harlow. I'm 68 years old, a retired art history professor from NYU, and for the last 3 years, I've been living like a ghost in my own brownstone. Not the spooky kind of ghost, the invisible kind. The kind that gets told to stay upstairs during Instagram photo shoots. The kind whose late husband Charles's priceless art collection gets called boomer garage sale vibes. The kind who pours coffee for ungrateful guests and hears Viv, can you make yourself scarce? My followers are coming over. It all started when my stepdaughter Lila moved in. She's 32, Charles's daughter from his first marriage, an influencer with 1.2 million followers who calls herself Lila Lux, Vintage Vibes and Bali Dreams. 3 years ago, she showed up on my doorstep with her fiancé Bryce, crypto bro who wears nothing but linen shirts, 2 suitcases, and crocodile tears. Viv, we're saving for a condo. Just 6 months, promise. Rent's killing us after the NFT crash. 6 months became 36. Rent? Never mentioned. Gratitude? Non-existent. She calls me Viv. Not Mom. Not Vivian. Viv, like I'm the help. At first, I tried to make it work. I really did. I'd cook Charles's famous Sunday roast, rosemary-crusted lamb with garlic mashed potatoes. Calories, Viv. I'm doing keto for Coachella content. I'd offer to show her Charles's sketchbooks from the 70s. Ew, dust triggers my allergies. I'd mention the attic full of old junk. That's my prop storage now. Don't go up there, you'll break a hip. The attic. That's where everything changed. Charles died in 2019. Sudden heart attack at 74. We'd been married 28 years, and he left me more than this 4-story Brooklyn Heights brownstone with its original crown molding and the garden we planted in 1987. He left me his eyes for art. Charles wasn't rich, he was a silent partner in a Soho gallery during the 70s boom, sold his share in '95 for a comfortable 7 figures, but he had taste. And paranoia. In 1978, his Soho loft got burglarized. They took 3 Picassos, a Warhol, and his favorite chipped Meissen teacup. After that, Charles became obsessed with security. He started microchipping everything. Paintings. Sculptures. Vases. Even that damn teacup. Tiny RFID tags embedded in the canvas stretchers, invisible to the naked eye, linked to a private database only 3 people could access: Charles, his curator Marcus Goldstein, ex-CIA art recovery specialist, and me. Among those pieces was one nobody wanted, Stardust Collapse by Elena Voss. 1962, oil on canvas. 6 by 5 feet of dripping orange, violet, and black chaos, like a nebula having a nervous breakdown at an acid rave. Charles bought it for $400 in 1965 from a 27-year-old waitress in the East Village who painted in her bathtub and was about to quit to become a nurse. Elena Voss was unknown, broke, and desperate. Charles saw something. Fast forward to 2023, Elena Voss, now 85 and a widow in Sedona, gets a blockbuster MoMA retrospective. Stardust Collapse, her only surviving large-scale, cosmic period work, gets declared the missing link between Pollock and Rothko. Sotheby's appraises it at $7.2 million. Museums bid wars. Collectors drool. But here's the kicker, the Stardust Collapse in my attic? A perfect forgery. Commissioned by Charles in 2015 for $800 from a forensic art forger in Prague. The real one? Safely in a climate-controlled vault in Zurich since 2020, covered by $10 million in insurance. Why the fake? Charles's words, 3 months before he died: Viv, if anyone ever tries to steal from you after I'm gone, let them take the decoy. Every piece in that database is registered as stolen. They'll hang themselves with their own greed. Prophetic bastard. Lila started snooping 6 months ago. I'd hear her Louboutins clicking up the attic stairs at 2 a.m., phone flashlight sweeping the dust. Whispering to Bryce, "This one's ugly but mid-century sells. Maybe $200 on Etsy. That brass lamp? $75 to a vintage dealer." Click. 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 I let her. Oh, I let her good. I'd forget to lock the attic door. I'd stage low-value finds, $1.50 thrift store abstracts, a chipped false-graph vase, dusty opera glasses from 1920. Bait for her little side hustle. Then I hung the fake Stardust collapse in the corner, half covered by a moldy tarp. Added a fake water stain in the lower left. A tear in the canvas, repaired with duct tape on the back. Made it look like the trashiest trash in trash history. She took the bait like a starving catfish. Text from Lila, 9:12 a.m., Tuesday. Found this crusty orange painting in the attic. Looks like a kid barfed on canvas. Donating to Goodwill unless you want it? I waited 10 minutes, sipping my morning Earl Grey. Replied. Oh, that old thing? Charles hated it. Donate away, sweetie. Less clutter. Smiling face with hearts. Inside, I was grinning like the Cheshire Cat. I dialed Marcus immediately. Me, item number 92 is moving. Tracker active? Marcus, live ping, Viv. She's 20 minutes from Red Hook Auction House. Feds on standby. You sure you want to pull the trigger? Me, Marcus, this witch has been stealing from 3 other grandmas. Pull it. 28 minutes later, it began. Red Hook Auction House. 10:03 a.m. Lila's in her signature white blazer, high pony, full glam, live streaming to 87,432 viewers. Her Vintage Flip Fridays series, where she transforms trash into treasure. Okay besties, estate flip alert. Found this in my stepmom's attic, total boomer core. Starting bid $500. Who wants vintage chaos? Bids climb, $800. $1,200. $1,800. $2,100. Chat explodes. Girl, that's giving Pollock vibes fire. Lila, this is worth at least $5K, don't undersell. Wait, isn't that Elena Voss? I saw that on Artsy last week. Lila freezes mid-smile. Squints at the faded signature in the corner. Elena Voss? Never heard of her. Probably a knockoff. But cute, right? Do I hear $2,200? $2,400. $2,600. She's glowing, flipping her hair for the camera. Then the double doors burst open. FBI Art Crimes Unit. 6 agents in windbreakers. Badges flashing. Vest screaming federal agent. Agent Ruiz, lead, 40s, no-nonsense Latina with a bun tighter than Lila's ponytail. Lila Harlow? Step away from the painting. This item is registered as stolen cultural property. The auction room goes dead silent. Lila's phone clatters to the table. Livestream chat explodes. FBI? WTF, face screaming in fear, face screaming in fear, face screaming in fear. Is this a prank video? She's getting arrested on live low. That's the $7 million boss. Girl, you're screwed. Lila stammers, white as her blazer, stolen. From who? It was in my stepmom's attic. She said it was junk. Agent Ruiz holds up a tablet. Beep. The microchip scan confirms, Stardust collapse, Elena Voss, 1962. Serial hashtag Voss92. Reported stolen by Vivian Harlow, March 2022. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Lila's phone, still live streaming, captures every second. 1.2 million views in 20 minutes. Hashtag Lila Lux arrest trends worldwide. Her brand implodes live. By noon, I'm sipping tea in my kitchen, doing the crossword, when the front door slams. Lila storms in, handcuffs off, but a blinking ankle monitor on her left leg. Bryce is MIA. Her manager's text, "We're pausing all brand deals pending investigation." Vivian. What did you do? I don't look up from 17 across. I believe the question is, what did you do, dear? She slams her phone on the marble counter. Screenshot of the FBI press release. Influencer Lila Harlow arrested in $7 million art fraud sting. Part of larger elder exploitation ring operating out of Brooklyn Heights brownstone. You set me up. That painting was trash. I fold the crossword precisely. Meet her eyes for the first time. Was it? Because Sotheby's just authenticated the real Stardust collapse at the Met. Donated anonymously last month. Plaque reads, "In memory of Charles Harlow, who believed in unseen value." Lila's mouth opens. Closes. Opens again like a dying fish. You had a fake? A decoy. Charles's idea. Every piece in that attic was bait. I slide a thick folder across the table. But you stole from 3 other elderly clients, didn't you? Mrs. Chen's Basquiat sketch from her Upper East Side walk-in? Mr. Patel's signed Warhol Mao print from his garage? Mrs. Kowalski's Calder mobile from her Florida condo? She goes ghost white. How did you? Marcus has been tracking your dark web auctions for 6 months. You used my attic as a warehouse. My Wi-Fi for Tor browser. My address for drop shipments from anonymous sellers. The folder spills open. Photos of Lila at pawn shops. Screenshots of her Depop listings, vintage abstract, estate find, $450 OBO. Bank wires to Cayman accounts. Victim statements. $187,000 in sales. All from vintage flips. All from homes you staged for your influencer content. Lila collapses into a chair, mascara rivers down her face. Real tears this time, not the performative kind. I was broke, Viv. The NFTs tanked. Bryce's crypto, gone. Brands dropped me after that one bad review. I needed rent money for our condo. Just small stuff. Nobody noticed. Until they did. My phone buzzes. Marcus. I put it on speaker. Marcus, Viv? Feds raided the attic. Found your decoy safe, but Lila's operation? Laptop with 300 plus photos of victim homes. USB drives with house blueprints. Even a burner phone with texts to Ghost Buyer 87, professional art fence in Antwerp. Lila whimpers. Viv, please. Tell them it was a misunderstanding. Your family. I laugh, a cold, hollow sound I didn't know I had in me. Family doesn't turn your home into a criminal warehouse. Family doesn't tell you to eat in the basement during their content creation. Family doesn't call your dead husband's life work dusty trash. The doorbell rings. 2 FBI agents. Search warrant for the full house. They find more, Lila's secret room behind a fake bookshelf in the basement. 52 pieces of stolen art. Jewelry. Even a first edition signed Kerouac from Mrs. Chen's library. Agent Ruiz looks at me, almost impressed. Mrs. Harlow, you played this like a masterstroke. We suspected Lila's ring for months but couldn't get a warrant. Your bait gave us probable cause. Lila's escorted out in tears. Last words, you destroyed my life, Viv. I closed the door softly. No, dear. You did. By evening, the news cycle is mine. CNN, influencer empire crumbles in $7 million art heist bust. Fox, Gen Z grifter preys on grandma, karma served cold. TikTok stitches her arrest video to 500 million views. Hashtag Vivian vindication trends. But the real unraveling? That came at 2 a.m. Bryce, her crypto fiancé, shows up drunk, pounding the door. Viv. Let me in. This is all a misunderstanding. I buzz him up. He's sweating, linen shirt untucked, eyes wild. Lila said you set her up. That painting was fake. We can fix this. I hand him a USB drive. Press play. It's 47 minutes of Lila's tour sessions. Her selling Mrs. Chen's Basquiat for $92,000 to ghost buyer 87. Texting Bryce, babe, wires in. Book Bali first class. Viv still thinks she misplaced her sketch loudly crying face. Bryce's face crumples. She used our trip money from stolen shit? Every Fendi bag. Every Coachella VIP pass. Every engagement ring you proposed with. I point to the solitaire on his keychain. Hot-wired from Mr. Patel's safe. You cased his garage during that content shoot. He staggers back. I thought, she said they were her grandma's heirlooms. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. I call Agent Ruiz. Bryce is arrested for conspiracy at 2:17 a.m. Dawn breaks. I'm alone in the house for the first time in 3 years. No heels clicking overhead. No ring lights blinding the hallway. No Viv, my followers need natural light, move your ugly vase. I pour fresh coffee. Black. Strong. And I smile. But Lila wasn't done digging her grave. Wednesday morning, my lawyer Elena, yes, named after Voss, calls. Viv, Discovery Docs just dropped. Lila's been lawyering up with a plea deal. But get this, she's claiming you coerced her. Says you planted the fake to frame her. I laugh into the phone. Let her try. Court date, 6 weeks later. Manhattan Federal Court. Gallery full, CNN cameras, arts reporters, true crime podcasters. Lila's in an orange jumpsuit that clashes with her spray tan. Her supporter section? Empty except for one nervous public defender. Prosecutor stands. Ladies and gentlemen, Lila Harlow didn't just steal $7 million in art. She ran an elder exploitation ring targeting 17 victims across 3 states. She infiltrated their homes under the guise of home staging for her influencer brand, photographed valuables, orchestrated thefts, and fenced them on the dark web. Evidence flashes on screens, Lila's laptop. Victim testimony. My microchip logs. Her own livestream. Then my turn. I take the stand in Charles's 1985 Armani suit, emerald silk, perfect fit. No notes. Just truth. Ms. Harlow, did you give Lila permission to remove the painting? Absolutely not. She texted me that morning asking if she could donate it. I said yes, knowing it was bait. Gasps from the gallery. Lila's head snaps up. Objection, her lawyer screeches. Entrapment. Sustained, partially, the judge says. But proceed. I continue, Lila had been stealing from my attic for months. Small pieces first, a brass lamp, opera glasses. I let her, because Charles taught me, watch. Wait. Let greed be the noose. Prosecutor, and the other victims? I hired Marcus Goldstein 6 months ago after noticing patterns. Lila's content shoots at Mrs. Chen's, Mr. Patel's, Mrs. Kowalski's. All had mysterious disappearances within 48 hours. The folder I gave the FBI? Admitted as Exhibit AZ. Lila's face drains of color. Cross-examination. Her lawyer, sweaty, Mrs. Harlow, isn't it true you hated your stepdaughter? That you wanted her out? I pitied her. She saw my home as an ATM, not a legacy. Did you plant that fake painting to frame her? I smile, Charles's smile. No. Charles commissioned it in 2015 as insurance against exactly this scenario. Lila explodes, liar. You hated me. You made me feel invisible. Judge bangs gavel. Order. But the seed's planted. Jury sees her unravel. Verdict, guilty. 87 counts of grand larceny, wire fraud, elder abuse. Sentence, 14 years. No parole first 7. $3.4 million restitution. Lila screams as she's led away, "You destroyed me, Viv." I lean forward, voice steel, "No. Your greed did." The gallery erupts. Cameras flash. Hashtag Vivian wins. But the real victory? Aftermath. 2 days later, the Met calls. My anonymous Stardust collapse donation? Unveiled at a gala. Standing ovation. Elena Voss herself, 85, frail, tears in eyes, hugs me on stage. Charles saw me when I was invisible. Thank you for seeing his vision. News cycles pivot, from victim to victor, Vivian Harlow's $7 million masterpiece Revenge. Lila's brand? Ash. Followers bail. Depop divorce becomes a meme. Bryce flips on her for 3 years probation. My brownstone? Mine again. I hire contractors, rip out Lila's millennial pink accent wall, restore Charles's walnut paneling. The attic becomes my studio. I start painting again. But the calls come. Mrs. Chen, Vivian, your story, my sketch. It's back. Mr. Patel, FBI recovered my Warhol. Mrs. Kowalski, I hired a PI. My Calder safe. One night, Netflix calls. Vivian, we want your story. Limited series. You executive produce. I say yes. 6 months later, Unseen Value premieres. 92% Rotten Tomatoes. I play myself in episode 1. Lila writes from prison, Viv, I get it now. I was the ghost. You were always there. I don't reply. Some lessons can't be taught, only lived. Now I sit in my garden, coffee steaming, watching the sunrise over Brooklyn Heights. Charles's ghost sits beside me, I feel it. The brownstone hums with life again. Friends over for dinner. No content. Just laughter. Lila thought she could steal my legacy. Instead, she handed me a bigger one. If you're watching this, hit subscribe. Tell me where you're from. And ask yourself, what's your decoy? Because sometimes, the trashiest trash is the greatest treasure. Moral of the story. Greed blinds you to true value, but patience and quiet wisdom reveal it. Lila saw only dusty trash because she valued flash over substance, quick cash over legacy, and control over respect. Vivian, underestimated and dismissed, never needed to shout, she simply waited, observed, and let Lila's own arrogance build the trap. The painting wasn't just art, it was a mirror. Lila thought she was stealing worth, instead, she exposed her own emptiness. The real treasure was never the $7 million canvas, it was the dignity, foresight, and resilience Vivian carried all along. In the end, the one who treats others as invisible becomes the one who disappears. Underestimate the quiet ones at your peril, they're often the ones holding the masterpiece.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, it really helps. Watch the full video for more details.